Hello gamers! Welcome to another episode, so to say, of the game called Rail Nation. So, as you probably maybe don't know, I have a lot of videos about this great game on my YouTube channel. So I have a lot videos, and I have also special playlist where I put all my videos about this great game. So if you want, check it out. I have, for example, three videos with 3 parts where I explain all tips and tricks in how to be successful in endgame, for example. So in this video I wanted to tell you I seen something I didn't describe in my other videos. So I wanted to make this video and maybe few more other videos about this game that I didn't told in other videos. So as you probably get used to, on each of my video is totally different tips and tricks. So I will now tell you those tips and tricks that I didn't tell you in other my videos about this game. So as I just log in game, it is end game. For example, this is end game. This is our town, Peter Town. We are at the moment second. Yesterday we was first. Okay, let's get started. I tell you what is that tips and tricks that I didn't tell you in my other videos. Okay, so for example, you have of course career engine. Here we are. This is your career engine. And it is really nice when you upgrade it because it can hold very big amount. For example, as you can see, I upgraded 22. I can haul goods, so it can be really helpful for you to get money in game if you level it up. Just watch my other videos and I explain you how to level up fast. But why I'm saying about this career engine? Because I didn't mention, I seen that I didn't mention in my other videos this trick. How to finish missions in career engine. When you log in game, career engine, you have missions and you get points to upgrade your career engine. And so, missions is trick that I didn't mention in video. Others is that when like this it is end game now. For example, it is end game, and so when soon end game will end. So for example, when just left 1 or 3 goods left to some of city reach all goods level up, then you just go and do these things. So for example, so build tracks, connect to cities, buy cheapest trains. Why I say cheapest trains? Because you have missions to buy trains, how amount of trains you can buy. So that is very easily to finish. Just buy and sell so just buy and sell trains. So for example, in museum I have a lot of them. So just buy and sell trains until you run out of money, for example, and you will very fast finish that mission in career engine. And then of course, like I said, you can buy tracks, connect to the cities. For example, I want to connect to this city that I didn't connect, this one city. Then for example, I wanted to tell you buy license. Of course, I forgot about that. Buy license. So that this is all career missions, how to finish them. And when you in end game, you don't need money, so just focus. For example, I don't need this one. Buy license. Then for example, use skins, and for trains, if you have skins for trains, also use them before end game starts. End game is finished. So that is little trick. So buy engines as much as you can until you finish that mission. Then connect to the cities, of course. Build tracks, and of course buy license. And for example, I have license like this. For example, this you can buy even if you don't need license for your goods. Just buy them to finish that career engine. For example, I have this one. I have instant purchases. So for example, let's buy this one and buy another one to finish, for example, to finish that task, to use all those free purchases. For example, I don't need this one, let's buy another one like this one, and that is it. Okay, let's go to the next tips and tricks. So next tips and tricks is what is about holding and golden hour. What is important about golden hour? If you probably heard that term in game. Why it is not important to not hold goods in golden hour? I will now explain you. So golden hour is when you level up your town, not in end game, just regularly level town, and you get new goods. And why it is important to not hold goods when immediately that spawn that new available new good when you level up town. And I asked my friend, here we are, my friend, I asked him to he explain me. I know why it is, but he is very experienced more than me, a little more. So I asked to he explain me, and I will now explain you that golden hour. So for example, here it is, you can read it, and I will also read for you and explain you. So when a city levels, if it is a new and unused factory, then the waiting time on the factory should be 0. It will remain 0 until the next recalculation. As soon as anyone uses that factory, there will be an impact in terms of waiting time all at the next recalculation. So if there is only 15 minutes to go, then it is bad move to start hauling, as then the whole next hour will have waiting time big. So this could easily be 1 minute or more if everyone jumps to haul immediately that new good in city that is open, for example, in golden hour. So for us, at least if we say if it's less than 30 minutes to recalculation, it is better to have 1 full hour at 0 waiting time and wait. So to wait, so point is to wait recalculation and then hold the new good that is spawned to the city. So if it is more than 30 minutes, then the chances are high that someone will go, so everyone should just jump on direct haul until the recalculation. So it's not that you can't haul it for 1 hour, it's that you are trying to get good waiting time for as long as possible when you do start hauling it. Okay, so that is little trick about golden hour. So just wait until next recalculations, so to waiting time of the good be as much low as you can, so to more faster finish of course that good and again level up your city. Okay, we're going to the next tips and tricks. So next tips and tricks is, I want just to look on my paper. Yes, so this is very important tips and tricks that I will tell you. During the period when you play this game before end game, so if you always calculate how much money you will have, for example, this is account money I will reach maximum amount of money. So calculate how much you will not be online, and so to not feel this with money full bank, so to say, and then just buy some wagons enough so to when you next log in, for example, if you're going to log in 8 hours, then you just, if you see that account limit will be reached less than 8 hours, but this is not so much accurate, then just buy some wagons, so to say. Okay, so first of all, of course, upgrade some buildings, put some buildings to be upgraded. For example, let's upgrade these buildings. And if you see it, you will still have a lot money before you next log in, and so to bank don't be full and you lose money for nothing because you cannot store any more money, then you just buy some wagons. Some wagons buy, for example, here we are, some wagons buy to lower the money and to not bank be filled with maximum, and there is not amount that more money you can put in bank. So just buy some wagons, enough, not spend all money, just little buy enough until you log in game, so to not lose money. Then we're going to the next tips and tricks. From my experience, 300, here we are, 300 of each of resources is wagons. 300 wagons is just enough for end game. So try to, before end game, to have 300 wagons of each goods. That will be just fine for end game. Don't worry, you will in end game have money. If you need more wagons you can buy, but 300 is, sort to say, minimum to have optimum enough wagons for ready for end game. Okay, so buy little by little. If you're going to offline and you see that you are close to your bank, you have a maximum amount of money, then you just buy some wagons, use that money to buy just some wagons, and when you get online, of course you start upgrading buildings and do things, and when you go offline and you see bank will be full before you log in, then just buy another wagons, and little by little you will have enough wagons for end game. So every day if you buy little wagons, you will have enough wagons for it end game, and that is optimum 300. Okay, let's go to the next tips and tricks. So there is some nice tactic to hold run passengers. For example, when you don't need to level up your city, then just you can run run passengers trains to get money. So for example, this is PAX. I want to tell you, I explained in other things. When it is in said, I wanted to tell you this call chat, offline. When you see like this, like offline call, when you see PAX, that means running passenger trains. So I wanted to tell you that you can get nice amount of money if you don't want to level up your city. If you don't leveling up your city, you can run passengers and get very nice amount of money. But there is also, you can see if you're going to get more money from passengers, then you can just run, for example, you can haul goods from your trains that is not passengers. And from my experience, while telling this, from my experience, best thing is to haul goods that is required, for example, that is in city, so to say, because hauling goods that is in list of city, for example, this is in end game, but I cannot now show you, required goods, I advise you to run those goods that is in list, because, for example, each hour will be, for example, city consumes goods in, for example, 1 hour or less. City consumption is every 50 minutes, so it is good to run whole goods that is in cities, because with each consume will increase money you will get from it, because game will take those goods, and so more is needed to deliver, and so it is increased money because more it is needed to fill that good in city. So it is very good to haul goods that is in list in the city to get very nice amount of money. But if you can check it out, if passenger trains give you more money, then just use passengers. But if you have some goods unlocked, that give you more money, then don't haul passengers, just haul that goods to get more money. I hope so you understood me. Okay, we're going to the next tips and tricks for you. Okay, so that I explained. Then some trick you to finish missions in Career Engine, like for example leveling up city. If some city you are connected will going to be level up very soon, then you just switch, for example, that is little trick to finish that Career Engine mission. If for example this city not in end game, is that city you are connected will level up, then you just, for example, just change home city, for example, like this. You can change home city, and when that city level up, you can return to your base and your home city that you started playing games. So that is little trick to get leveling up faster that mission in Career Engine. So just switch between cities that you are connected, that will be soon leveling up, so to collect that level up of the city and to faster finish Career Engine mission. Okay, that trick I explained you. What I wanted more to I tell you. Okay, that I think I explain you. Golden hour I explain you. Of course, yes, I wanted to tell you also how to finish Career Engine mission in Steam over Europe. So when Steam over Europe starts, you will not have so much money, but from day 2 or 3 or 4 day you will have, so to say, nice amount of money, and that is very important when you start playing Steam over Europe. Each round when you start playing it, just invest in each route. I cannot now show you because I have to log in, log off in game. I also play in each server, so just invest in each route. Okay, now let me show you what I mean, because it is very important to finish that Career Engine missions. Here we are. So for example, here we are my missions to finish. I advise you to research Era 6 in Career Engine missions and then just buy wagons, because it is very expensive and not so big use as from my experience to increase speed and acceleration. Especially it is not important to increase, to level up reliability, because you will log in and just repair your train. So best is to buy as much as you can wagons, and your Career Engine will be beast. Okay, so what I'm talking about, so increasing, I'm talking about routes finishing. Just to I see where it is, to I show you. Here we are. So invest in 400 special routes. That is only in Steam over Europe available. As you can see, how many I need more to finish, and let's go to that thing to explain you. Let's go to Steam over Europe. Let's go Steam over Europe. Come on. And to explain you that how to finish that task very fast. So here we are. For example, what I'm talking about, just zoom out, maximum zoom out. Here we are, maximum zoom out, and you will see these special routes. Here we are, what I'm talking about. This one, here we are, special routes. That is how to finish that campaign Career Engine missions. So invest in each special route just one time. So the minimum amount is just enough to finish that Career Engine mission. So for example, I want to invest, minimum is 10,000. Let's invest. For example, invest, and here we are. I invested in one route, and then go to the next route to invest. like this one, and just invest in each route, so to say, to you finish that career engine missions. Okay, so for example, I want to tell you there, I think it is 33 or 34 special routes that you can invest. I'm not really sure, but make sure to you invest in each of them. And this is very important when you start playing game, when start new round of Steam over Europe. Invest as fast as you can in all special routes. So for example, this is special route, this is special route, this is special route. Invest in each of them, because very fast, after few days, about 1 week, there will be finished. Everyone will invest, and so you cannot invest anymore. So it is very important when you start playing in Steam over Europe, and when new round start, to as fast as you can invest in each route. Just zoom out and invest in each of these special route. For example, like this one, invest, take your time, invest in each special route, and you will very fast finish that career engine missions. Okay, so that is it for these tips and tricks. I hope so I was very fast, and these tips and tricks I didn't mention in my other videos. So expect many more videos about this game if I find out some other things that I didn't mention that is important. I will tell you those and make videos and explain you. Check my other videos of this great game, where I put totally different tips and tricks. Especially, I hope so will be interesting for you, because I have 3 videos, so to say 3 parts, where I completely explain end game with all tips and tricks, how to be successful. I've been playing this game for over 2 years, so I have a lot of experience from it. So just check out my other videos of this great game. And that would be it for this video. When I find out more tips and tricks, I will make more videos about this game. So expect maybe more videos, few more other videos to explain you more other things for a successful play of this game. Check my other videos of this game on my YouTube channel, IG Remain Gaming. I have playlists to you more easily find all my videos of this game. So all my videos is in Rail Nation's playlist. And that would be it. Check my other videos of other great games that I find out good to be played. And that would be it. I hope so I was fast and that these tips and tricks was very useful and helpful for you. And see you next videos. Bye!